It's good to be back. Yo, people, we're back with another episode of the J Footy Talk Show. Hey, clap with me, bro.
No, man.
Say none. Anyway, you know how it goes. Show hosted by your boy AG, and I'm here with my bro J. Talk to them, man.
You know we do back again. J Footy Talk Show.
Brother,
I got a question for you.
Your energy, rise, man, rise, your energy.
My energy's fine. I got a question for you.
What?
Is it coming home?
Fuck off. Nah, man. We're gonna get into that. You guys know the drill. As always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video, man. I mean, we're trying. Obviously, we appreciate all of you that have already subscribed, liked, shared, commented, done all that good stuff. But you know, we're trying to reach more people. So if you guys know there are people who don't know about the pod, show them. Just show them a little clip. Show them something interesting. You know, we're here for all the football, conversations, debates. We're gonna start doing more live streams. So we're gonna start live streaming soon, especially now that Euros is done. So we know people, like I know Euros was a big thing, but we know people tend to, they have more knowledge on club football. Do you get what I mean? Just like once we start streaming, people can just come at us straight. What do you think of What do you think of this? What do you think of? But yeah, man. Let's get into England first. Let's get into England, Italy first. Euro 2020 finals. We were obviously together. Oh, hold on. Jay's got his brother there. But yeah. Me, Jay, couple of our guys, we went to the pub. I'll put the vlog out on my personal YouTube channel. Link will be in the description. Make sure you check that out. But yeah, we went to the pub to go watch the game. Yeah, Jay, talk to us, man. What did you think of the game itself? Not the result, just the game.
It was kind of slow start and chill for England. No, sorry, quick start and chill for England.
Yeah.
People talk a lot about Harry Kane didn't really take the game by the scruff of his neck on Sunday. This was his moment to get his. This was his finals moment because for Spurs, obviously he's not been well, so obviously you'd hope maybe for England he'd step it up a bit, try and change the game for England.
What did you say for Spurs? He's what?
Not really done it.
What do you mean in terms of winning trophies?
He's never done it in the finals for Spurs. He's never won them a trophy.
I mean, do you put that just down to him?
Well,
because you could look at Spurs as a whole and say, "Them man."
No, really, because when you look at how they got to the Champions League final, it was because of Lucas Moura, and then he got benched for Harry Kane in the final.
That is true. So I mean, it's because Kane is like the franchise player. You're not gonna bench your franchise player. Like the thing is, you and me had a lot of debates about this, the whole Harry Kane dropping deep thing. I was saying at first, look, I get what you're saying. He's not like he's dropping a bit too deep, but I was like, you know what? Let him get on the ball a bit. Let him get a few touches of the ball. Eventually something will happen. And I think the first game we spoke about that, if I'm not wrong, was what game was it? I think the first game we actually spoke about was the Germany game. Yeah. And then he got the goal from inside the box, which is the point you made where you were like, he's dropping deep, but all his goals are coming from inside the box, so it doesn't really make a difference, which is true.
Yeah, because none of his goals have come from him dropping deep.
It's true. But I don't really know if it's dropping deep or if it was just the fact that it was kind of like a quick attack. The Shaw goal, he played a part in that.
Yeah, but I've noticed something though. It's like I don't mind him dropping deep, but it's like he wants to drop deep all the time.
Yeah, I hear it.
It's like he feels like he has to get on the ball all the time, and it cuts out a lot of Mount space because Mount can't create for the striker and the two wingers.
I hear it. But
obviously
I don't
Mount
know.
wasn't playing good himself. But obviously, it
I
makes
was
it harder when that's going on as well.
That's the point I was coming to with Mount. Only I would never take anything away from Mount. Mount is a player.
He's a quality player.
He shouldn't. Me personally, I don't know if I would have started him.
I don't think I would have brought him back into the.
Or if he would have stayed on for that long.
After the Germany game, I don't think I would have brought him back into the lineup.
So, who did he play? Denmark. Denmark. He didn't really have. He had a.
Like
he didn't do
Ukraine,
anything against Denmark.
Against Ukraine, I didn't know he was on the pitch till he took the corner for Henderson's goal.
But yeah, I actually remember you saying that.
I didn't realize Mount was playing.
The Denmark game. I mean, I don't know, man. I was kind of pissed off with the fact that guys like Rashford and Sancho, they're coming on 128th minute. No, what? Wait, how does it work? 15. So 118th minute. Wait, would it be 18th? Because it's 90 plus 30, so 118th minute. They're only coming on with like 2 minutes to go, and I'm like, brother, when extra time, Italy are like, they're clearly tired. How many subs did he make? How many subs did Mancini make? That's like England.
Mancini took off all their goals.
Yeah, did Insigne go?
Insigne,
Chiesa,
Immobile, Verratti, Barella.
I'm looking at that and I'm saying, you know what? Extra time. You actually have nothing to lose. I'll be honest. Just
me,
go.
It wasn't extra time. It was he brought on Saka when you can't bring on someone like Saka when you have none of the ball. You can't decide to change formation after you've conceded a goal when you have none of the ball. You got to change formation
before.
After like maybe 5-10 minutes, you see, okay, we're not having the ball at all. Something's got to change. What I would have done then is taken off Trippier for Saka and taken off taken off Mount for Grealish because you can change formation. You got 2 fresher legs on the pitch.
Yeah.
And you know with Grealish, he's going to get that ball forward.
They're going to drive with it. No matter what happens. The moment you get it, even if there's no one ahead, they'll just drive with it and win a foul. It can push the team forward.
If by let's say 85th minute, still 0-0, that's when you do something like, okay, put Saka right back because he can play in the defense. I've seen him play right back maybe once or twice in like second half.
Don't really want him to, but I hear what you're saying. It's kind of like you just want to go for it at this point. You just have to go for it.
You probably take off. Yeah, so you take off Kyle Walker for, I'd say, Rashford, put Rashford on the right, and then have who came off with Sancho? Henderson, isn't it?
Who came off?
Yeah.
I don't even know, because when I saw them coming, I didn't see who came off for them.
Yeah, so
I think Henderson came off, and someone else. I don't know. I'll be honest.
If Henderson is going to come off again, then maybe have Grealish and Sancho operating in the middle as a 2.
What do you mean in the middle?
Maybe Phillips just sitting all the time because Italy weren't trying to play anymore.
So what? Phillips sitting at the base of it.
Yeah.
Grealish and Sancho.
But Sancho further forward slightly.
Rashford, Saka, Kane.
No, Rashford, Sterling.
Sterling. Exactly. See, this was my problem. Wait, I want to stay on this before I go to the penalties because you see with all the substitutions, I only saw who came on. I didn't see who actually went off. So I wasn't sure. And then even when we go to the penalties, for example.
To be honest, Sterling could have come off, but it's like it's hard to say Sterling really didn't do anything in the game because he couldn't.
But I mean, do you then say the same for Kane?
But is Kane going to come off? Let's be realistic.
No. I mean the point you made of he didn't do anything. Because it was Sterling.
You can, but if it goes to the case of penalties, you always want Harry Kane taking a penalty.
Yeah, 100%. That one against Denmark, I think that was a one-time thing. That miss.
No, I just think because Schmeichel knows him from the league, so it was like.
But even for me, Kane, like that run up here, if he goes bottom left, I don't think any keeper's saving that. Just go bottom left every time.
I think Kane didn't have a good tournament, and you could see He didn't have a good tournament. It was quite obvious, but then obviously the game against Ukraine,
the goals kind of papered over, innit?
Yeah, it's just obviously you're a striker. Goals is what you're supposed to do, but when you look at it, could you have been involved in a lot more goals? Yes,
probably, yeah.
But and then obviously getting to the penalties.
I mean, this is where I'm a bit, I don't know, Southgate, because we're seeing that Grealish has come out and said he wanted to take a penalty. Kane scored, Maguire scored, Rashford came on and missed, and we were out. I was fuming.
I think
I was so angry that Rashford missed, man. I was so angry.
I think with Rashford's penalty, he even said it himself, like he can score penalties in his sleep, but this one will happen, and it's like you could see he knew himself like something went wrong within his penalty. Because that's exactly what he did against Villarreal in the Europa League, and he scored it. Sent the keeper the wrong way as well.
I mean, penalties, it's a 50-50 chance at the end of the day. You could take the shot, score, you can take the shot.
No, I think penalties are more in favour of the attacker now, because keepers have to keep one foot on the line now.
Yeah.
They have to keep at least 1 foot on the line now, so.
But I mean, it's still 50-50. Like, it doesn't change the fact that you're shooting into a goal with a goalkeeper making himself as big as possible. Do you get what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, man. I think you look at it and you're like, you know what? Rashford missed. As you said, keeper was sent. That's what frustrated me. The keeper was sent. You just had to put it away. But he didn't. Yeah. Cool. Is what it is. Sancho, another one comes on to take the pen. He misses. And then Saka comes on. Sorry, Saka takes his pen, misses. Game's done. I mean, just thinking about it was like...
I think we knew as soon as Saka missed what was going to happen afterwards as well. The whole reaction.
My thing, if I'm being honest, if I'm being 100%, I'm keeping it a stack with you.
You didn't think it would happen?
The moment we went to penalties, I knew we lost. And that's me being as honest. I'm not gonna lie, I had no faith in England winning once we went to penalties. I didn't want it to go to penalties. I kept saying it beforehand.
I don't know if Italy won the toss or not, but as soon as they went first, you knew they kind of going first in the penalty shootout. You always have the upper hand, in my opinion.
I don't know about all that, but all I know is I just did not. When I saw, I was like, okay, cool. Gareth Southgate is playing to go extra time, but I'm thinking in my head, once extra time comes, Rashford, Sancho, like these guys with flair and the pace, they're gonna come and just go at Italy. They're just gonna throw everything at them. That's what I'm thinking, innit? And then when I'm seeing us not do that, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, what exactly is the plan here? And then first off of extra time finishes, we don't see Rashford or Sancho. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Type of thing. Second half, same thing. I can't understand like why he would wait for there to be that. It's like he wanted to go to penalty shootout. He wanted it to go to penalties.
I think that was his plan, kind of thing.
But I don't understand that. You could literally win it in. I'm telling you, Italy were leggy.
Yeah, they were done.
They were leggy. That's why Chiellini dragged Saka like that. They were leggy.
Yeah, they were done. Literally, it took one person driving past them to win any sort of foul, penalty, free kick. Like,
imagine you've got Saka, Grealish, Rashford, and Sancho all on the pitch. That's gonna be Italy will start spinning. They'll be confused.
Start vomiting on that.
Yeah, like just like it's a final. It's a final. There's nothing else.
You had nothing to lose by throwing everything.
This is my point. You have nothing to lose. It's a final.
Yeah.
Literally, even if you just go, I still think this would have been a bit too late. But even if you just go second half of extra time, just bring on Rashford and Sancho there and then, give them the last 15 to play. Just tell them come on and run.
Even second half is too little time because it's only 15 minutes.
That's why I said. Yeah. I still think personally it's not enough time. But even if you were to just bring them on second half, and just tell them just run, just go at them, England would have scored. In my opinion, I think we would have.
Southgate's a fantastic manager, but in terms of man management and stuff like that, he needs to work on it a lot.
Arteta. That's why I always say Arteta.
Here's the thing, though. I think when Arteta started at Arsenal, he had decent man management. But then when I've seen how he's handled players like Pepe, even like
Ainsley,
Ainsley,
Saliba.
Saliba, he's overplayed Saka in games as well.
But I mean, when the team is playing, I don't really want to go into Arsenal yet, but when the team's playing so bad and you have the shining light of Saka, you're kind of like, look, bro, I know you're tired, but I need you. Like,
Yes.
it is what it is type thing. But, I mean, it's sad. Football didn't come home. Maybe next year, World Cup. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, hopefully. Like, we were all together in it. Like that day, the mood. I can't even explain to you guys. The mood changed so quickly, so quickly.
I lost my voice and everything. Like, it was just
my head. I kept complaining that my head was pounding because all I was doing was just shouting. I was just shouting the whole time we were in the pub. I was losing my voice. And I had that's probably the worst headache I've ever had in my life. Like the way my head was pounding, I've never felt like that before.
After the loss on your way home and stuff like that, would you say you were a bit like wary?
Nah.
You don't think you had anything to be worried about?
I don't want this to come across as cocky or anything. I just don't think anything was gonna happen to me. Plus, I was with a couple of my boys, because I think by then you'd gone home. I was still a couple.
I just literally, as soon as obviously game was done, and I just felt like there was nothing to wait around for as well.
Yeah,
and you could see some of the England fans that were there at the pub were losing their minds a bit. Like the scooters outside were getting smashed and stuff. And just cool. If police come now, I don't want to be involved in none of this. Let me just make my way.
I mean, like I said, I don't want this to come across as cocky. I just didn't have anything in my mind telling me something was gonna happen to me. Because I was with 3-4 guys. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, obviously you guys we're all big men, so it's
I'm just thinking if something does happen, we'll see what happens. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Obviously, you don't want anything to happen, but it's just
even when we were out, because we were, bro, all of us knew we were ready to go, and whatever was gonna happen on that night, probably gonna be one of the best nights of our lives. Let's be real, yeah.
If England want to win, we would.
Yeah, we ended up. I think we ended up in Leicester Square. We ended up in Leicester Square, yeah, and then we were just chilling because there's just bare people. Because there's already bare people there, kind of anticipating the England win, So it was just kind of people are just there, just chilling, It's one of them things, man. You just random people coming up to you, oh, bro, man, I can't believe this has happened, But the thing that I like about it is the fact that there was so much unity because of England. There was so much unity, which is it's a positive thing. You look at it and you go, wow, look at what football's actually doing to people. Random people I would never speak to in my life, same way they would never speak to me. They're coming up to me, hugging me, saying, bro, we're gonna do it. I can't believe it. I can't we're actually football's coming home.
Football's a beautiful sport, man.
Yeah, that's why they call it the beautiful game. But I mean, at the end of the day, it didn't come home. I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully, World Cup, something will happen for us. And guys, this team is still very young.
Yeah, there's a whole year between.
Very young. Yeah, there's a whole season of football. Guys they have time to.
I just hope Rashford's a bit fresher after the surgery and stuff like that, because that's a player you want to see doing well, no matter what team he plays for.
100%. Even me as an Arsenal fan, United have Rashford, but I'm not gonna lie, I like
Rashford as a player.
I love watching Rashford play football, man. I don't know. I don't want to stretch it and say he's one of my favorite players, but I'm a big fan of Rashford. I'm a very big fan of Rashford. But
quality.
So with the Euros, would you say it's exceeded the expectations you had? I would say yes. I was not expecting it to be this good. I'll just be honest. I was not expecting the Euro to be this good.
Yes, but no at the same time.
Why did you say that?
I think Netherlands going out early made it a bit more exciting.
Who knocked them out again?
Czech Republic.
Yeah.
I think Netherlands going out early, England beating Germany. Those were two moments where I was like, okay.
This is a bit interesting now.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I hear it.
But obviously from a neutral, wonderful tournament.
Yeah.
But
I mean, even seeing France go out was kind of like.
I feel like if we got to see France versus Spain, Italy versus Belgium, those games.
I mean, because of the group of death, we didn't get to see the like. France, Portugal's 2-2, Germany peppered Portugal, and then France, Germany. How did that go? That was 1-0, wasn't it?
1-0 France.
Yeah. It was just a madness. I think personally the tournament exceeded the expectations I had for it, because I wasn't expecting I was looking at teams and I knew obviously a Switzerland were a team to they're always a team to watch out for, just because of guys like Big Shaq, what's my man's name, Embolo,
the one that I don't.
Even Granit Xhaka for his nation, the guy does Super Saiyan, even dyed his hair blonde and that. Like
Xhaka was playing that
well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Every pass was going forward, like nothing sideways.
Exactly. So then you look at countries like that, and you're like, okay, cool. Obviously, what happened with Ericsson, Denmark took off. Czech Republic were playing it's just so many different nations of football, and you're like, you know what? This was good to watch. This was good.
Yeah, 100%. It was good to watch.
This was good for us. But yeah, man. Euros are done, and we're back to club football, which leads us to
Stressnal.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
Leads us to Arsenal. You know what I mean? What was it? They played yesterday, right?
Yeah, against Hibernian.
They played yesterday against Hibernian and lost 2-1. Young goalkeeper Arthur. I can't remember his name, his surname. Is it Okonkwo or something like that?
Yeah, but I don't feel that was really his fault though.
The back pass was a bit awkward, but I'll be real. Head of the ball. Head of the ball. Do something.
He had time to come out and just.
Even if you want to, I know it's obviously me saying it now is different to him being in the moment.
Yeah.
Come out and just head of the ball. Come out and shield the ball. If he fouls you, cool. Smart play. The way, whatever he tried to do, where he tried to kick it, looked very awkward.
You could see he was a bit nervous when the ball was coming towards him. You could see.
But the thing is, the maddest thing is, other than that, he did not look bad at all.
Yeah,
he looked steady. It was literally just that moment, and that ruined everything, because that was his first team debut. Yeah, after just signing a pro a couple of days ago. Yeah. I kind of felt sorry for him, man. But then, I know it's the first game of preseason. Obviously, when you think about preseason in real life, if you play football yourself, you're kind of like, cool. You're kind of just getting back to things, trying to regain your fitness and that. But bloody hell, Arsenal looked tired, man.
Yeah,
they looked knackered. Did you watch the game?
No, I was at work.
I watched the game, yeah, because that was when I just came back from London. Literally came back, just put my computer on, bro. I was watching the game and I was just like, this is shit. I'll be so real with you. Like, it looked.
I think it might have been a thing of where they weren't trying to like overwork themselves.
Nah, man, I get that, but it's pre-season. Like they're basically playing walking football. Like it was shit, bro. It was shit. Eddie had a chance, like 3-4 minutes in. He slowed down, looked at the whole goal, and then missed. Oh, come on, man.
You can't look so composed and then just miss like that.
I couldn't believe, like when I saw him miss that, I was so shocked. I was like, bro, come on, bro. It's annoying because it's like that's a big chance. That puts us 1-0 up. Instead, not long after, Hibs go the other way, they go 1-0 up, and it's like now we're chasing the game. And then I think he started with Eddie, Aubameyang, Willian, Nelson. Ainsley played centre mid with Elneny.
He played a 4-4-2.
Nah, 4-2-3-1. Eddie, Aubameyang.
He was in the 10.
Willian. That's why I'm using my fingers to direct you.
I think Reece should have been played in the 10.
I mean, but Willian's getting a bit old. He came back a bit overweight. You can see there's pictures of it. Came back a bit overweight. Obviously, it's pre-season. This is what it's here for you to kind of trim down, get sharp again.
But
Ainsley and
even
Elneny,
certain players
Kolasinac,
on certain players on their holidays are doing workouts, so it's like you can just see he's obviously not in a I
yeah,
don't care
Willock,
mentality.
Nelson, Aubameyang were in Mykonos working out. There's probably other places, but those are the three I remember seeing. Kolasinac, Mari. We gave another boy his first team debut. I think his name was Clark.
Yeah, and I think
Cedric, and then Arthur. First half, and then second half made changes. Lacazette, Balogun, Smith Rowe, Pepe,
Party came on as well.
Partey, Bellerin. Another that gave another goalkeeper minutes. I think his name is Hein or something like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
Carl Hein. Yeah,
what's his name? Got some minutes later in the game as well. Omari Hutchinson. There was another youngster as well who got minutes, but he's young. He's like 17 as well. I forgot his name though. Like the thing is, second half we conceded first.
yeah.
Corner came in, back stick, headed it, and he's headed from back stick. He's headed across the goal to the front post, and it's just the easy tapping from there. 2-0, and you're looking at it and you're thinking, this. Like I know it's pre-season, so that's the reason I was trying to just stay as optimistic. Not even optimistic. I'm just trying to keep myself as stress-free as possible. Like I'm not trying to fall into the trap of, oh my God, Arsenal, why are you losing? I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to stay calm. So my thing is just, look, it looks bad. That's all it is. It just looks bad.
It's not something you want to see.
Yeah, but then I will say Pepe looked good. Pepe looked fresh. Laka the same, looked good. He looked fresh. Smith Rowe obviously got the goal. Partey.
What number was Smith Rowe wearing?
32. Okay. Everyone's trying to figure out the number. I don't think that number's coming out until the contract is signed. That's the way I see things.
I think if Maddison signs, I don't think he'll take number 10. I don't think Smith Rowe will take number 10 if Maddison signs.
No, I don't even think he'll get number. Realistically, I don't even think he's getting 8. I think he's getting 18.
No, because numbers available are 10, 11, 8.
And 18.
Is that it?
And I was hearing apparently 11 ain't available because there's another youngster wearing 33. That was Martinelli's. Sorry, 35.
Is it?
That was Martinelli's number, right?
So Martinelli might be wearing number 11 now.
Exactly.
I'm gonna check that now. Let's see if it's.
There was pictures of a youngster wearing 35. I don't know his name though. So literally, that's what I'm saying. I don't think because think about it, if we're to make any big signings, yeah, they're not going to want to wear number.
To be fair, do you know they might have just given him the number to wear because Martinelli wasn't there and it's a pre-season game.
No. I'm not saying in the game. I'm saying it was training. I'm saying training. I'm not saying the game. That's the reason even Smith Rowe, every picture you see of him in training, he's hiding his number. And then Arsenal fans are crazy. There's a picture of Smith Rowe walking in the thermal because he took off the top so people to see the number. They zoomed in on the slipper to try and figure out what the number was. The number's either 10 or 18. It's one or the other.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, but I don't think Smith Rowe will get 10. That's what I'm saying. I think he'll wear 18.
Mm.
But yeah, yes, Laka looks good. Pepe looked very good. Won the penalty, had the penalty saved, which was very annoying. But the thing with that, I'm not trying to make excuses. It's preseason, whatever. Keeper was off his line, like off his line, bro. Like I don't really understand how they didn't see that to retake it. Like as he took bro, the guy was basically at the front of the 6-yard box.
And I think Arteta said their second goal was clearly offside.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. I mean, I don't know whether it was offside or it was just really shit defending. I don't know. I don't care. We lost. That's what I say. And we got Rangers on Saturday. I'm seeing Tierney's back in training already. He's not even taking holiday and that.
No, he would have had his holiday already. Scotland got knocked.
I know he got knocked out group stage.
In the group stages, yeah.
Yeah, but he can still be chilling.
You know.
He can still be.
It's probably on holiday in Scotland, anyways.
Oh, maybe. Or maybe he just said, you know what, we're playing Rangers. I was playing for Celtic before.
Yeah, it might
I
be one
gotta
of
come
those.
here, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Arsenal's just hopefully make the right signings and
Um,
we can push on. Because if we don't, boy, oh boy, we are in big trouble.
yeah. I'll ask you a question.
Go on.
End of the window, who do you want to see come in? Who do you want to see go out?
All right, cool. I'm gonna try to do outgoings first, yeah. Kolasinac. So I'm just trying to think from position. So Kolasinac, centre backs. We got Mari, we got Chambers, we got Holding. Ben White's coming in. I want to see Ben White come in. So Kolasinac out, Ben White in. Right back. I want to see. Bellerin is leaving. I actually want him to leave. I want us to make that money. He's agreed terms with Inter. If you didn't know.
But what's the fee? They haven't agreed a fee yet, have they?
Nah, it's just personal terms.
So that's the same thing with Roma and Xhaka.
Yeah, so I want Bellerin to go. I think it's time for him to move on.
Yeah, I think it's
As
time
much
for Xhaka.
as much as I was saying the whole thing about Ainsley and Cedric, Ainsley's one depends on the system we play. If we play a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3 kind of formation, Ainsley
Yeah,
suits that wing back position. Yes. If it's a fullback, I do not want to see him there. That's a mistake.
mistake.
Mistake. Yeah. And Cedric as well is a bit shaky. So as PK Humble would say, that's a shaky warrior. I don't know if I want him there, bro.
He's a bit of a shaky warrior.
I don't know if I want him there. Like DMs, Xhaka go. You know, El Neni's confusing to me. I don't know if I want him to stay. Like I feel like he could just be a good
He's
squad player.
just a squad player.
Yeah, like just keep him as a squad player, really. Partey, we're bringing in Lokonga.
I think Lokonga will be Party's backup.
For God's sakes, if these people don't actually bring in Bissouma, yeah, I'll fight someone.
But who was the other option apart from Bissouma though?
Locatelli.
And he's not gonna come Arsenal.
He said how many times he wants to go Juve.
Yeah, he's hiding from Arsenal.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Bro.
I think Sassuolo are ready to just accept Arsenal's offer, but the personal terms.
Yeah, but because he doesn't want to come because he wants to go to Juve, which is understandable. I mean, he grew up in Italy. Maybe just wants to play there. I don't know. Aouar as well. Yeah. Aouar as well.
But do you think we should bring in Aouar and Maddison though? I think that's a bit.
No. I'm just saying. Sorry, let me actually say, and that's another player we were linked with. But I don't know with Aouar whether if we bring him in, it would be to play as a 10 or an 8. I don't really understand. Because I know we usually play a 4-2-3-1, but I'm thinking, depending on the players we bring in, we might change formation. I don't know.
It might be Partey as a 6 by himself, and then Maddison and Aouar in front of him.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maddison as well. Did you see the things about Maddison? Apparently, we agreed we offered to double his wages, number 10, 4-year contract.
Apparently, his camp are looking at that offer, and it's like,
yeah, they're expecting it. They're expecting it to come in.
People that aren't Arsenal fans have said if they were Maddison, they would just take the offer, especially when you're watching the Euros and you didn't get into that squad.
But I mean, I wouldn't put that down to the fact that he plays for Leicester. I'd put that down to the fact that he was injured.
Not even the injuries, because even without the injuries, he still had a better season than Mount.
What did you just say? James Maddison had a better season than Mount.
Stats-wise, he had a better season than
Mount. I don't care about stats. You don't watch football for stats. You watch with your eyes.
But that's the thing now. Stats have become so important in this game now.
Bro, that's irrelevant. John, do you honestly believe James Maddison had a better season than Mount? Do you honestly believe that? Or are you saying because of stats?
Stats-wise, he did.
I'm asking you, do you believe that?
Performance-wise, nah.
Okay, then that's all it's about.
But boy, I don't know, man.
I don't think that's got anything to do with the fact that what do you call it? He was playing for Leicester. I think that's down to the fact that he was injured for a period, and I also think it's down to what Southgate wants.
Yeah.
Because remember, Southgate didn't even pick him for the provisional squad. So I think it's down to what Southgate wants and what he knows certain players are going to bring. Because even James Ward-Prowse is ahead of him. And I know they're not necessarily the same position. But
I'm surprised Ward-Prowse didn't even get put in the squad.
Even what's his name is ahead of him? Lingard. It's about what Southgate wants, like he knows he's going to get from certain players. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, Madison, that could be, to answer your question. Kolasinac out, Ben White in, Bellerin out, Xhaka out. I would want Bissouma to come in. Get rid of Willian if possible. As much as I think he can become something, I think either sell him now or loan out Reece Nelson. Eddie, I think time to cash in.
Lacazette?
Lacazette is the one that I'm a bit.
I'm gonna be so honest.
No,
He's never.
I feel like it makes so much sense for him to go.
It makes sense to him to go because obviously, out of the two strikers, as in the main striker between him and Aubameyang, you know it's gonna be Aubameyang.
Because I'm not gonna lie, as much as Aubameyang did bits on the wing, Aubameyang's not technically that good.
I'd rather have two actual wingers.
I'm not saying technically as in he's not a good player. I'm saying technically as in technique. Like,
yeah, I'd rather have two actual wingers and Aubameyang as the number 9.
That's what I'm saying. Aubameyang play on the shoulder, look to play him in behind.
Because even with two natural wingers, you got the creative options from out wide and you got the creation options from the middle. So you want Aubameyang as the number 9, and Lacazette's got a year left. Yeah, why waste money giving him a new contract when you can just cash in?
But the thing is, the clubs that were supposedly interested in him, your Inters, your Atleticos, your Sevillas, I'm not seeing those links anymore. The links have gone very quiet. Very quiet.
I don't think Inter really. I think Inter's situation is if they get rid of Lukaku or Lautaro.
I think that's what it was. I think they thought they were going to get rid of Lautaro, so they were anticipating I could straight away.
Sevilla, they got Nesri, and he was good for them last year.
They were still interested, so I don't even think that it's about that. They were still interested,
and I think Atletico were interested in Lacazette again, but obviously they look to be getting Griezmann back.
Yeah, they might be getting Griezmann,
which is mad.
I don't understand. Griezmann just went and secured the bag, really.
Do you know what the deal is as well? It's so dumb.
Is it a trade, him for Saul?
Cash plus Saul.
Cash plus Saul?
Yeah.
How much cash? I ain't seen it.
There's no fee yet, but I think
it just says player plus cash.
I retweeted it on the joint account.
Okay.
And yeah, it just says cash plus Saul.
I mean, that is a bit mad.
Yes.
Me personally, I don't think Griezmann should have ever left. I think maybe he just got tired of losing. I think maybe that's one of the reasons why he left. I feel like he just got tired of losing. He's like, fuck this, I'm out.
The clubs are negotiating on the price as Barca want money in addition to Saul.
I mean, realistically, Atletico are doing them a favor because Griezmann's wages are unbelievable.
Yeah, I think he's second highest or something like that.
He's on like 800k a week or something like that. That's so dumb. How can he be on nearly $1 million a week? Griezmann is a baller. Don't get it twisted. But 800k a week.
Man's got kids.
Griezmann is not that guy. He's not, bro. He's not that guy. Really, he's not that guy.
Boy, 800 grand a week, you know. Boy.
That's serious money.
You gotta be getting 30 goals and 15 assists.
Yeah, like, I can't lie. That's where I'm like, look, if you're getting like, because that's not far off Messi.
Oh, but really, you know, I see why they're doing it as well, because Messi's taking a 50% pay cut.
Yeah, so, which is good for Barcelona because boy, they've clocked the errors in their ways because Messi's right now. I think the picture that's on Twitter, Messi was on like 1.3 mil a week or something like that.
I think Messi earned about 470 something billion dollars a year.
Bro, it's crazy. I mean,
largest contract in football history.
I mean, when you're leaning on Messi, that's correct.
Messi, innit?
It's Messi. Like, what do you really expect him to get?
Boy.
I mean, Liverpool as well signing Konate. I know he's injury prone, but that's
a big signing for them because
that's a good signing.
It kind of makes it.
How do you think they're gonna play though? I'm very interested to see who starts at the back.
I think Konate starts over Joe Gomez.
You think?
But yeah.
To be fair, Gomez.
It's a thing of.
It's a bit weird because Gomez can play right back, but at the same time, the way Liverpool play,
but no,
I don't think he wants to Gomez that far forward.
They'll only put him at right back if he's supposed to be backup for Trent. Like if Trent gets injured or Trent isn't fit for the game.
I saw someone tweet something that do you know what pisses me off?
You never know. They could be switching to a back three. You know.
You're going to where I'm going. We're going to the same place right now. I hate when I'm thinking something and I see someone tweet it. It pisses me off. I was the Stoppage Time TV. I think Maiwa.
Yeah.
The one that wears glasses, isn't it? He must have tweeted something about Liverpool playing a 3-5-2 or something like that. And I was thinking the same thing.
If you could be 3-5-2,
Gomez
3-4-2-1.
No, just any type of free back.
Yeah.
I'm just saying 3-5-2. Because think about it. Even if you go Konate, Gomez, Van Dijk, yeah, you got Trent and I was gonna say Trent and Robertson. Yeah. Wait, yeah, it is Trent and Robertson. I'm fucking up. If you go Trent and Robertson, yeah, they're already in the position where they want to be.
Yeah,
they're gonna be that far forward. So now it's kind of like, alright, cool. If them man are going forward, and then it'll be I think a 3-4-1-2. Do you know why? If you got them two there. Maybe a Fab and a Hendo, Firmino just ahead.
No, I don't think Fab and Hendo start in that formation.
You think that's where Thiago comes in then?
Fabinho, Thiago.
So Henderson's dropped?
Yeah, Thiago. As much
the
as
guy you said is supposedly the greatest Liverpool captain in history is dropped.
It makes sense though because Henderson is injured a lot. Thiago and Fabinho, you just have literally Fabinho can just cover the space for Trent when he's going forward.
True.
And then Thiago
is just luxury. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.
Literally, he's gonna have some. Literally, as soon as Thiago gets on the ball at midfield, if Robertson is moving, he's finding him. If Salah's moving, he's finding him. If Mane's moving, he's finding him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very interested to see how the season goes.
If they play the midfield three with two up top in Salah and Mane,
yeah,
they could have Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago, or Fabinho, Thiago, and Keita if they want to be on the ball more.
Keita,
yeah,
you're funny.
He's injury prone, but obviously I can only say Keita right now because they haven't got another midfielder that they could possibly. If
they play like a 3 in midfield, yeah, Firmino 10. That's basically what he does now. Think about it. If you got Virgil, Konate, Gomez, let's go with your midfield, Fabinho, Thiago, yeah. You got Trent, you got Robertson, and just ahead of the 2 center mids, you got Firmino, and then with Firmino there, Salah, Mane. So even if Firmino can still push up and it turns into a 3-4-2-1. If he drops, it becomes a 3-4-1-2. And then you still got Trent and Robertson flying forward as well. That could be long.
Yes.
That could be so long.
Liverpool ain't playing games this year, man.
That could be long. Let's see how Liverpool come this season.
But with the back three, how would you run the back three?
What foot is Konate? Do you know? Is he right or left?
He's right footed.
If that's the case, I'm going Virgil in the middle.
Really?
Actually, Konate in the middle. But the thing is, I feel like whenever you play these formations, the big man is meant to be in the middle. But because Virgil's such an athlete as well, I think Virgil
he can. I think we're watching Forfy, and I realized what they were saying. It makes sense because with Virgil, when he's playing with Van Dijk, he can be the coverer.
With Virgil, when he's playing with Van Dijk.
Virgil, when he's playing with Gomez, he can be the coverer.
With Virgil, when he's playing with Van Dijk. Yeah, don't ever get onto me in your life. Do not ever get onto me for what I said in the past, bro. You're just as bad.
Hey, bro, it's 11 o'clock, man.
Go on.
What was I saying? Yeah.
You're saying Gomez and Virgil?
So when Virgil playing with Gomez, yeah, you know Virgil's going to be the coverer.
Yeah.
Because even if Gomez gets skipped, you know he's going to clean up.
Yeah.
Whereas with Matip, he's a bit quicker, more athletic, so you know he's going to be the one to go in first. And Matip will always be able to clean up.
Do you think Matip is quicker than?
No, I'm saying Virgil's quicker than Matip.
Oh, okay. No, because you said Matip. You said Matip is quicker. That's why I was saying. Who are you saying is quicker than?
No. I meant to say Virgil's quicker. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Virgil's quicker, so obviously Virgil will go forward and Matip will just clean it up.
Yeah.
But I think in this back three, you want Virgil on the left.
On the left?
Yeah.
I would have put Thing on the left, you know.
Gomez.
Yeah, but when I think about what you're saying, does make sense because he could play right back, so it makes a bit more sense for him to be there. Yeah, maybe Gomez there. So what? You're putting Konate in the middle.
Yeah.
Virgil left. Gomez on the right.
Yeah.
And then obviously Adrian in goal.
You wanted me to say yeah, innit? You wanted to throw me into that.
I thought you were concentrating, but yeah, man. I mean, Euro's done.
Yeah,
Arsenal
football's back.
Yeah, Prem football's back. We're getting to see these clubs' pre-season games. Yeah, man. I mean, you lot, like we said, you're gonna start seeing the live streams soon.
Yeah.
Gonna start streaming on YouTube. So when we're having these conversations, you guys can interact and give us your thoughts on things. Whether you think what we're saying is complete bullshit. Yeah, whether you think what we're saying is bullshit, whether what you think we're saying is good, facts, just have a conversation with each other. But yeah. I think with that, we're going to leave it there. This has actually been a lot longer than we thought, but this is what I'm saying. When you start talking about football, that you just end up just going on and on and on and on. You didn't even realize time's flying.
When there's a lot to talk about, you just go with the flow.
Exactly. But you guys know what to do. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Our links to our socials will be in the description.
As always.
Yep. Yeah. As I said, I did a vlog when we went to the pub to watch the game. If you don't want to watch that, you can find that in the description as well. And you'll probably see another video from us at some point this week, probably Saturday afternoon/evening, if not Sunday. So, on that note, we're out. Peace.